right, we're up.
Okay, take a look at these cameras.
Oh, and anybody?
Huh? I'm still moving out. No, I mean these.
Oh, those look good.
Okay. All right, so let's send Amanda to the waiting room. Bye, Amanda. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Amanda. Bye. Bye.
Now we see me.
Yeah, but where did? Oh, okay.
There we go.
No, I'm yeah, a little too bright. Yeah, good.
And if you could just mute your live, that would be great.
Or Jack could put his headphones on. That'd be fine.
It's always Jack.
Get that one, Matt. We did. You have to mute that one. Okay, we're working on it on this end. Okay, we got it, I think.
Gordon Zaharias? Yeah. Who the heck is Gordon Zaharias?
Who the hell is Gordon Zaharias?
I know. I say heck because I say it around my kids all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're in, what was it, Valleywood world right now.
Yeah, well, we're out of Valleywood world, but...
We made a movie!
But we made a movie.
Yeah!
All right, so this is my first time seeing this one here. Class, welcome. Welcome to class. We're pretty excited here. Our first scene for the evening is going to be from Neil Simon's play.
I ought
to be in pictures. Thank you, sir.
And we are not taking it from the top unless you really want us to take it from the top.
Nope. Let's see what you got.
Okay.
Is everything good over there? Can you see it good over there?
I can see him.
Cool.
How come you only had 2 trees?
What?
You've got a lemon tree and an orange tree. You've got room for a few more. Got one that's dying you don't pay any attention to. I was wondering why you just had 2 trees.
I don't know what the hell you're... Oh, Jesus. Don't give me that. So, I leave 2 kids, and I grow 2 trees. So if I left 16 kids, I'd have Yosemite National Park back there, right? I don't think we should see each other anymore, Steffi. I'm just not sure it's healthy to be having sex with your analyst.
Don't look at me. Just raise the questions, not the trees.
So what's your point? Libby's my orange, Carl's my lemon, and the mother is the dried up one with the pits? Is that it?
I didn't be so literal. I don't even know why I thought of it. I just thought of it.
And who are you? I don't see you growing around here.
I don't run around here either.
Who do you want to be? A rose? A tulip? A rhododendron? I'll get a pot and I'll plant you tomorrow.
I want to be Steffi. I want to be someone that sees you more than whatever just suits your fancy. I want to move on with our relationship, Herb.
If she was lost, she would call me, wouldn't she?
What is it you're more worried about, Libby, or answering my question?
Well, what's wrong with our relationship? We've had a good run at it. A 2-year run at it. To me, that's a good start.
I lied to you a few weeks ago. I told you I didn't see other men. I did. I had dinner twice with Monty Walsh. He's the cameraman on the picture. It was dinner, nothing else. But I found, much to my surprise, I enjoyed being with him. I enjoyed talking to him. I enjoyed enjoying myself.
I'm glad.
All right, good. Let's take this back here. So the scene, we need to ground the scene more. It's a little bit too animated. Feels a little above what's going on. So right from the top, Carol, you're teasing him a little bit about the trees.
Yeah.
You came across really serious.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And you're using this metaphor to really ask him about certain things. So he plays the metaphor back at you, but you weren't really playing it at him. So I want you to see if you can slow play that a little bit. And then
Okay.
Matt, you got the voice down really well, but I need him to feel a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like bring that down so that we can really feel what's going on with him, because he really is struggling right now. And like, it's cute, but it's also a bit of a low blow. Like, I don't see you growing out there. And then Carol, it's very serious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see me growing out there either. I'm not a part of your world. And the truth is, people do things like this all the time. We create accidental metaphors constantly. So why is he not taking care of the other tree? Why did he plant 2 trees? Why is he secretly taking care of them? There is really something to it. It's not just like, you know, it's not a little accidental thing. It's sort of, it's very real. And so he needs to plant you.
Yes.
And he needs to uproot the one with the pits and get rid of it. Or maybe that's him.
So just to clarify, though, I was too serious with the trees. I needed to be more of a teasing.
Teasing, yeah. You were accusatory. You were
Yeah.
like why are there only 2 trees? Like, you were mad at him about it, instead of saying like, hey, what? It's sort of if I add a word to help you understand the tone, it would be like, why do you suppose we added 2 trees only?
Okay.
Isn't that interesting to you? I just find that fascinating. It's like that type of deal. Hey, I need you to be quiet, okay, Christian? Thanks. Okay, let's go again from the top.
Okay. Can you see? Wait, am I in the scene? I forgot. Okay.
Yep.
Why do you have only 2 trees?
What?
You've got a lemon tree and an orange tree. You've got room for a few more. And you've got one that's dying. You don't pay any attention to. I was just wondering why you only had 2 trees.
I don't know what the hell you. Oh, don't give me that. I gave him 2 kids, so I grow 2 trees. So if I left 16 kids, I'd have Yosemite National Park back there, right? I don't think we should see each other anymore, Steffi. I'm not sure it's healthy to be having sex with your analyst.
Don't look at me. I just raised the questions, not the trees.
So what's your point?
Go back,
Ladies
Carol,
and
say that
gentlemen.
last line, don't look at me. Ground it.
Okay.
Look at him.
Okay. Don't look at me.
No, so you're stressing the word me?
Yeah. Okay. Don't look at me. Just raise the questions, not the trees.
So what's your point? Libby's my orange, Carl's my lemon, and their mother is the dried up one with the pits, is that it?
I didn't mean it to be so literal. I don't even know why I thought of it. I just thought.
And who do you want to be? And who are you? I don't
Yeah,
see you
hold on,
going
hold on.
here.
Slow this down. Slow this down. So this is kind of serious, Matt. Because here's the deal, like he doesn't want to get rid of her, but he keeps pushing her away because this is what he does. He pushes away people that love him.
Yeah.
He pushes
I agree
away
with
he
you.
pushes away the good.
But it's the next line that he realizes the seriousness of what he just said. Like right now, it's, and who are you? I don't see you growing around here. He's kind of being that playful, jokingly. Then it's when she goes, I don't see me growing around here either. Then he's like, oh, geez, she means business.
Yeah, but I think he's planting that. You're right, but he's also
Passive?
yes. He's
Okay.
laying it down, and then she does pick it up in the further than he would have thought.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
I'll take it from my line. And who are you? I don't see you growing around here.
I don't see me growing around here either.
Who do you want to be? A rose, a tulip, a rhododendron? I'll get a pot and plant you tomorrow.
I want to be I want to be somebody that sees you more than whenever it just suits your fancy. I want to move on with our relationship, Herb.
If she was lost.
Good, you guys. Very good. Very good. Give him a round of applause. Can you come with me, please? Can you get to the next scene?
That's like MTV drama.
All right. Are we going to go Che and Dakota? Okay. All right, guys. So the live is up. I'm going to send you into the waiting room, and we'll see you at the end of class. Nice work, guys.
Good job, Karen.
Thank you, you too.
He was gone before you. I always feel like such a jerk when that happens. Like, well. Yeah, I like send them out as they're in the middle of a sentence. I mean, sometimes you talk to me. It's true. I don't think it's sometimes. I think it's all the time. So, in a way, you could say thank you. Yes. I took the glasses. I was really looking forward to wearing the glasses. What? So you took the glasses. I was really looking forward to wearing the glasses. I don't think I have. I said no, you do.
All right, we'll be down one student. You have a monologue prepared?
Well, I have that. I memorized what you gave.
You got a monologue? You have your monologue that you were working on? You have a monologue also? Weren't you working on a monologue?
I don't know if I can handle that.
Okay, no problem. We'll get you another scene. We'll get you another scene partner for tonight.
Hey, Matt, I can cold read with her.
I know. We got someone to cover with you.
Okay, yeah.
Trust me, it's a blessing. We're good to go. We're good to go, babe. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Can we get rid of that buzz? Is that possible?
Yeah, I can. I'll go up there and turn it down. I turned it up too much.
Got it.
Whatever.
Anytime. And your job is to get some creative angles too, if you can. But don't block the TV. Don't block the TV.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila. My name is Norman Bolonsky. Welcome to my home.
All right, good. Let's take it back. Take your time. We're rushing it.
Hey, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila. My name is Norman Bolonsky.
Good, good. It's better. So let's go twice as slow now.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila. My name is Norman Bulonsky. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
Okay, good. So you're moving too fast, Jay. So you're already in the room.
Okay. I should already be in the room?
No, you should be waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. So she doesn't know what comes next. So, and then even from the very beginning, so let her in. Just stare at each other. Then hi Sheila, nice and loud. Hi Norman, nice and loud. Wait. Stare at each other. So the awkward comes in between. You don't know what to say. You get what I'm saying? You know that awkward happens on a first date, happens on a, when you really love someone but you don't know how to say it, and both of you want to say I love you, but neither of you, that's that.
Okay.
It's that moment. So she comes in and just stare at each other. And then it's hi Sheila, hi Norman, and just stare at each other. Yeah. Okay. And then he finally remembers the thing that he has prepared. That's in his back pocket. That's his speech. That's his opening line, because he was afraid of this happening, getting stuck at the door saying, hi, Sheila. It's probably, could have been an hour if it wasn't for Jack. So Jack scripted this thing for you. Then you remember, oh yeah, go to the script. Ah, this is my name. Come in, have a seat. Boom, got it. And then you do it, exactly the way you practiced.
There's the way you practice, but does that then pick it up just a little bit? Like,
No,
okay,
no.
So it's still.
But it's the way, it's however he practiced it.
Okay.
But Jack would have gotten him to go slow and would have told him the why behind it and would have said, this is polite. Because if he didn't say all that stuff, it would be hi Norman, hi Sheila, hi Norman, hi Sheila, and then you'd sit down and start eating donuts by yourself, thinking that was the nice thing to do and that she would come join you. Not because you were rude, but because that's just what he would think to do. So you've been prepared now. This is your big prepared opening argument. You've been working on it for a while. And you forget to do it, and then you remember. So that all the awkwardness is going like, I don't know, I don't remember what I'm supposed to say.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna pop once, just so you know.
Okay. Ears.
Ready for the pop? Ears. It didn't pop. Hey, no pop.
All right. Here we go. Okay, so Dakota, you got to be careful with that, like extra stuff you put on it. So you took the bite and then you went.
Yeah.
I
noticed it right after I did it.
But you've done a couple little things like that. I call that adding mustard. You don't need to. All right? So from his point of view, he stole a little bite of donut. Cool. What's next? I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah.
But just let him stay in motion. But you don't have to show us your feelings. Okay? Okay, here we go. Come all the way in, Shay, so we can see you. Just
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
hold.
Hi,
Hold.
Sheila.
Hold. Let's go back to the beginning. First line, stay right there. You don't get to talk till I tell you.
Hi, Sheila.
No, you don't get to talk till I tell you. You gotta stare at each other. But it makes you so nervous you can't look at each other. But you gotta stare at each other, but you can't. But you want to, but you can't. Okay, talk.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Can't talk, not yet. Wait. Okay.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
No, not yet. You remember.
Hi, Sheila. My name is Norman Bulonsky. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
Your home is nice, Norman. It's very cozy.
I didn't think she sat right away. Am I wrong about that? Or she does, or it doesn't matter?
I know we've tossed around the idea a couple times, but
I guess she
think we're
doesn't.
still figuring it out.
I thought you told her to take a seat later again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
No, yeah, you're right.
So if that's the case, then you can't actually sit.
So he can't. He can still motion
Oh yeah.
for me to sit.
And then you just come in and you don't.
Sit. Okay. Okay.
You come, he's like take a seat, and you're like walk in.
Okay. Okay.
But because why? Because your mind's on other things.
Right.
You're looking around, seeing what kind of man is this? Who am I going to be dating? How does he live? Turns out, look around, tell him.
Your home is nice, Norman. It's very cozy.
It used to be better when we had those little rugs. Arnold's got them hid.
Arnold. He's not here, is he?
Oh boy, that's all we need. Oh boy,
Arnold.
oh boy. Can I manage your coat?
Isn't it Arnold Ick?
I didn't. She says. Does she really say ick?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was ick. I thought it was just like ugh.
Ugh, ick, sure. But something.
But if she says.
I know the scene very well.
Yes.
Very well.
I just didn't know if it was if her as a person actually says ick.
Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing, you know, you had her on the way in. The Norman, like it's uncontrollable emotion. So the ugh is like it's coming from a guttural place, like she can't control it.
Okay.
So just let up whatever comes up, all the way. And then you can react off of her emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Will you give me that Arnold one?
It used to be better when we had those little rugs. Arnold's got them hid.
Arnold. Ick. He's not here, is he?
Oh boy, that's all we need. Oh boy.
Arnold.
And yes, you have to say it.
Can I manage your coat?
I don't have one.
Oh boy.
I gotta leave at 9. The bus comes then. It's 7:30 now.
See this? It's a timer. It times things. Eggs in things. I'll just set it and then you won't be late.
It's 7:30 now. I gotta leave at 9.
All I have to do is set it like this on the 9, see? Don't worry. This thing works like a butler or somebody. My name is Norman Volonsky. Won't you take a seat?
Okay, good. So let's go. Just go from the very beginning again. Just a few lines, and this is great. You can have the flowers already in your hand.
Oh, okay.
So then they're here, and it's almost like she then remembers too, and she's like, "Oh yeah,
Okay.
these are for you." And then you'll have to do more work on your stuff.
On the stuff I bring.
Yeah, you gotta build us a house here.
As soon as we got here, I looked at that and I was like, "That's where the timer goes." And I'm like, "Oh, the timer."
Well, the timer and your whole house. Like we gotta see you put some effort into building his house here. Yeah. So, create an atmosphere for us that we feel like we're at his place and you're there. You've earned it. The scene's ready for it. So dive into that process. But I want you to have the flowers to see how that opens up, and then and we'll go as far as like the first part, the Arnold part probably, or I'm not sure. I'll stop it wherever. But he can be big and fun and own the stage without smiling. He's not always smiling.
Okay. So obviously, like the Arnold part. I'm sure.
Parts like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let him listen. And if it's something that disappoints him, that's not good, you know? Okay. If something that disappoints her, that would be scary almost, you know? But he could he can still be larger than life. Okay? All right, the other thing too is it's so important that we see you guys. So I was having a hard time seeing the two of you on the open. So let's just pull one of these. And then I know you're gonna come from the door. And then Dakota, so can you go in there? So when you go to open the door, you have to disappear like this. Then you could slam it. Now you've let her in.
Oh, okay.
Because if we can see you, then you get caught.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, 2 minutes till next scene.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila.
Hi, Norman.
Hi, Sheila. My name is Norman Bulonsky. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
Your home is nice, Norman. It's very cozy.
It used to be better when we had those little rugs. Arnold's got them hid.
Arnold. He's not here. Is he?
No, no smile.
Oh boy,
No smile.
that's all we need. Oh boy.
Arnold.
Oh boy. Can I manage your coat?
I don't have one.
Oh boy.
I gotta leave at 9. The bus comes then. It's 7:30 now.
All right, good scene. Good, you two, nice. All right, and Shay, you gotta work on the outfit probably,
Oh yeah. Whole different outfit.
and the hair.
Yes. Headband.
and think she did it herself.
Okay.
So maybe she thinks like pigtails are cute, but she only does one.
Okay.
You know, something that's gonna be, you know, it's one of those deals where you would want someone to look at her and go like, oh, but she's so pretty.
Okay.
Like if she only knew she's so pretty, but you're, you know,
Yeah.
right now you're just pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Next scene up is Emily and Scotty.
Woo!
Am I doing on time? Am I okay? Okay. Which one?
This one, do this one, then I can go from that.
Oh yeah. Or I could have Joey go too.
Joey would be great.
But then you'd have to run this. Can you put me down for a second?
Haven't gotten together to rehearse it just because.
That's definitely my fault.
So we're gonna kind of improv it, see where we're at right now. And
Okay.
then, yeah.
But it's a scene you've been working.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes.
And then it's I believe it was up to you if you wanted to pick yourself a new scene moving forward, but we wanted to work this one since you've already got it.
Yeah, just for tonight. And then we'll
Okay.
probably-
All right. Let's see what we got.
Cool.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's really good to see you too. I'm actually surprised you showed up.
Why are you surprised? Told you I'd show up.
Yeah, I know, but you know, with everything going on, I just figured. You know.
Let me ask you, Scotty, what's going on with him? What's your choice?
Just kind of, it's awkward because he didn't think she was gonna actually be here. Like,
But,
you know,
but for why? Like, what's the thing?
my choice was because I'm basically just like, I've been dragging her through the mud and the muck. You know, I've been basically just kind of like, I like her, but I've been like cheating on her kind of and like doing the wrong thing the entire time. But now I'm ready to actually like commit to this, but I don't really know how to look at her right now because I'm like, it's just like this awkward moment of like, I like this girl, we ended things, and I know that I messed up, but I don't know where to go from here. So it's just this awkward, how do I be a nice guy right now kind of thing.
Okay. Have you made a life transition?
I think he's awkwardly trying to. He doesn't, because he keeps doing this. He keeps messing up somehow. So he doesn't really know how to transition. So he thinks he's transitioning, but he's not. And so when he kind of sees her, it just kind of falls right back into, oh, shit. Like, hey, like it's almost like you're playing it cool, and then the moment hits and you're like, I'm not prepared for this. You know.
So does he want her to show up?
He does, but she hasn't shown up in my head. Like the last few times that he's been like, hey, like, I'm gonna call her, see if she comes. Hey, I'm gonna call her, see if she comes. And then you're kind of sitting here like, all right. And then when she actually shows up, it's like, I don't know what's happening.
So she stood you up a few times before?
Yeah.
Okay, and you know that on your end as well?
Yeah, because in my character's defense, like, he really has driven my character through the mud. So she's like, I'm done. And then it's like, he's just really good at this manipulation game that she's like, okay, maybe the 5th time will be good. And it's like, she has such a big heart that she's like, you know what? I love him. I'm going to see if it'll work, but I'm going to go in there like with a strong, or I'll see if it'll work out as a friendship, because her intention is to be friends with him. And he thinks, oh, we're going to get back together. And she's like, no. So it's very, very awkward because we're both on, like, he's thinking that we're trying to work things out to get back together. I'm thinking, oh, we can just be friends, and then maybe.
And that kind of develops later on in the scene.
Is she still mad?
She is definitely still mad, but I think that she, from what I'm reading, it seems like she not understands, but it's like she wants to empathize with him because she has this fear that there's nobody else in the world for her.
So what does she want in the scene?
Respect. She wants respect. She wants him to feel how she's feeling, and she wants him to, you know, understand the pain that she's went through, and she wants him to look at her and be like, wow, like, she's really done. She's really moved on. Only for her to obviously turn around and be like,
okay, so I'm gonna suggest that we flip-flop the beginning here, the emotions. I think she should walk in with an edge. She's hiding that she's still really into him. He should be, I think you should be making more eye contact.
Okay.
Trying really hard to be nice, like really trying to convince her. And then by the end of the scene, I think it's probably going to flip-flop. Like, he'll have won her over, but he's still an asshole. It didn't leave him yet, and we can tell that once he has her back, she's kind of like maybe the only thing that interested him was that he couldn't have her. Then once he has her, he's like, ugh, I'm already bored with it.
It's the chase. Okay.
It's the chase.
Gotcha.
And she's going like, you know, I need him to apologize. I need the respect, right?
yeah,
I'm not going to give in.
exactly.
Yeah, I showed up. I said I would. I'm here. Now what? And maybe she avoids eye contact.
That's a good idea.
Then what? She's drawn to the bad boy. She's drawn to that thing. So once he starts to flip into that a little bit more, then she'll become Jello again, and then we realize the same pattern's about to happen again.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Okay.
I
I like
like
it.
that.
Let's try it.
Cool.
All right, let's go back. So as soon as you hear footsteps, you should be curious.
Okay.
And as soon as you notice it's her,
Just
phone away.
drop it.
Phone away. Give her your full attention. I mean, let me look good for you.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry. Smile, and let her be the one with the attitude.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's really good to see you too. I'm actually surprised you showed up.
All right, good. So nice. Now, hide it more.
Hide it more.
So
Okay.
come in like I own you. I've got all the power. You can look at him a little bit, but I don't think you need to be like, you're not fresh off of the pain, but you're just still in it. You're not this. Just don't make it easy on him.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Like, for instance, when you walk in, you probably want him to check you out. So
Okay.
you'll have to take your time sitting down. you can look at him. When you see nice guy, it's like, I got you. Enjoy the power. Where are we? Did we decide where we are?
I don't think we've decided. We could say like.
Because the original idea was I was gonna kind of show up somewhere and she was already gonna be there. Like I'm kind of running late to this whole event because I planned it. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be here at this spot at this time, and I don't expect her to be there.
Yeah.
So by the time I get there, she's sitting there. She's like, oh, it's good to see you, and it's kind of like, and that was kind of where like the whole like like almost shocked kind of thing came in because it was gonna be me walking in like, oh, it's good to see you too. Surprised you actually showed up. And then it goes from there, kind of like sit down. Yeah.
So the idea of these ambiguous scenes is for you to make these choices, but get really specific with them, because that's the practice. You know, that's the whole thing. And this stuff is it's the same work whether you do an ambiguous scene or any other scene. The only thing with these is you don't have to spend as much time memorizing. But other than that, the work's the same. So the reason I didn't like this, Emily, is I didn't know, it didn't make sense where you were, unless you were in your own living room, which it doesn't feel like this scene takes place in your own living room. Because you came in and like avoided him looking at your hair, and then just kind of knew exactly where to stop and sit.
Okay.
I was picturing almost more like a food court type thing, or like some sort of public place. Was that what you were thinking?
Yeah,
Something like that. Starbucks, right. So if I came into a Starbucks and he's looking the other way, go ahead, look the other way. I'd come in and go, there he is, fucker. And then I'd come in and then I'd be seen how I want to be seen.
Okay.
But I wouldn't take my eyes off him until he started to look.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Fucker. When he looks, and then I'm like, oh, hey, I'm here. Okay? All right.
That's just the way Matt looks at you.
Can we please get a T-shirt that says that?
Perfect. And it's gonna have his eyes on the back of it. Yeah. First purchase right here.
No, big. Too much. Look at him, you got him. Look at him, you got him. You're winning, let yourself win.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, that's right, cross your legs.
Right.
Yeah, keep looking at him.
Yeah, it's really good to see you too. I'm actually surprised you showed up.
Why are you surprised? I told you I'd be here.
Try the second line again.
I told you I would be here.
Less.
I told you I would be here.
I know, but just with everything going on, I just figured, you know?
I understand. I mean, it is, weird, I guess. But it'll be good to get closure for both sides.
Do that again. So hold on, so stay on each other here. Say the whole line again, Emily.
I understand. I mean, it is, weird, but it'll be good to get closure for both sides.
Now you can look away. You see how you landed the punch? See the difference?
Yeah.
Wait. What?
What do you mean, what?
Wait, go back to what?
Which what?
Yours.
Wait. What?
Now look. Don't talk.
What do you mean, what?
Nothing.
Now wait, Emily. Look at his phone and look at him. Look at his phone.
No, what? What did you think this conversation was gonna be about?
Patience, go back.
No. What did you think this conversation was gonna be about?
Good. Now what's the actual line?
It's no, what did you think?
So there's two no's.
Yes.
Okay. You said it the first time. You didn't say it the second time. So I didn't
Okay.
know which was right. Do it again.
No. What?
Okay, so, and this will be the end here of your scene, the whole theme of tonight is about patience. Watch what you can do with the second no. Do it again. Be patient with every word. Think about what she wants right now, in this moment, and see if you can find it.
No.
What does she want? Look at him. What does she want right now? Tell me, what does she want?
She wants him to pay attention to her.
So force him to on the second no.
No,
Go get it.
No, what did you think this conversation was gonna be about?
Good, and then don't talk as fast as you can.
You called my mom. It's okay. She'll
Trying to tell her how piece of a shit you are. Sorry.
It's okay. She's heard it.
So right now it's no, which means get off the phone. Just tell him no.
No.
Now the second no is grab it by itself.
No.
Now wait. Wait for his eyes. Now nice and slow, hit every consonant.
What did you think this conversation was gonna be about?
I thought we were gonna try to work things out.
All right, scene, very good. Very good. Okay. Oh, Joey, I was thinking about you doing a co-read with your mom.
I'm down.
Cool. All right. So, yeah, dog. All right. So, Brian, can you run the? Can you run this? And well, I'm probably just gonna give you a second to go out and work with her in the hallway.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's get Jemima and Olivia up, please. So that,
Is that angle off or?
yeah,
How
so
should
we
I
want to
sit?
make sure the audience can see both of you.
So she will be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be better for me too. Which is bad enough.
I don't know. I was thinking that.
so much for coming.
Of course. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
It really means a lot to have you here.
Really, it's no problem.
Have you been here before?
I have, several times.
Oh.
I typically like to stay as far away as possible.
We really should talk.
No need.
I don't think that's your call to make. There are two sides to the story, you know.
Maybe in your story there is.
Are we seriously not going to confront this?
There's a time and place for everything. This is not the time nor the place.
Well, I'm sorry. For everything.
I've moved on. You should too.
I brought you into this. Remember?
You did, and I'll always remember you for it.
It's your turn.
My turn to what?
You know.
Oh no. That's not going to happen. Ever.
I'm trying to connect with you here. I'm trying to start over and give this a chance.
You're not understanding this, are you? We are never, under any circumstance, going to understand each other. You threw away any chance of that ever happening when you did what you did.
I'd like to go back to where we once were.
We? There is no we in this situation. There is you and there is me. You obliterated any we that once was. That's it.
You won't even listen to me. It's like you can't even hear me.
Thank God for that. And scene.
Okay, so talk to me. What's going on?
So basically, the story that we made up is we're both like, we used to do work together. We were like business partners, and we did some illegal stuff. She hurt me in the past. I came in and she wanted to meet up with me.
After the incident,
and wanted to try, like, we have a chance to do a new job, per se. And so, yeah, I'm not about it. I want to move on and live a different life. And she is like trying to get me back into it.
I want to get back into it. I'm going to make some money.
Yeah.
But you need her for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
They work better together.
Okay.
We're like, I don't know, we kind of thought it was like kind of like Charlie's Angels.
A little
like,
bit like Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, like we like we call him Charles, but Charles
Yeah.
is like the big man, and like,
He's like the
we
man
both,
in the box.
Yeah, and so like when she had said like here, like she brought her to this place, it was kind of like a place where, how do you say it, like.
Well, when I said have you been here before, I wasn't really expecting her to say I have several times, and she just kind of like, she's thrown, but she's not trying to act like she's been thrown. Like she's trying to cover it up.
We just have a bad past.
Yeah.
And she's trying to get the money. She's trying to be like, get over what had happened. Let's move on. And yeah, I don't know. And we're meeting in a public place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, so.
Okay. Good. That's a complicated story.
Yeah, a little bit. We want, yeah.
So, first of all, voice is an issue, diction is an issue,
Okay.
and I'd like to see more emotional grounding, just having you move emotions a little bit more. But I'm confused though, just because they're thieves or whatever they are. I don't know. Is she like what's your, why is it such a big deal to do the gig?
Mainly for profit.
Yeah, but why?
Why? We're just married to the money. Like,
We?
she's, yeah, well, she is. I once was. Like, I once was.
But are you still a little bit?
No, I'm no longer because.
But a little bit?
A little bit.
I'm just curious because
Yeah.
usually when you've been hooked on the game,
He's so young. Hooked in the cheese.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you should look at it and almost be like, instead of I don't want it, more like screw you for tempting me because you know I want it so badly. That would be more interesting to me.
Okay.
And then here's the deal. If she has money, she's not looking for the next score.
If I have money?
Yeah. She's scared in some way and she wants the next thing. She needs the next thing for whatever reason, you know? So it might, and I mean, and a lot of times you would, you know, even if the act itself is enough to draw you to it, then you would create a why.
So there should be something personal.
Yeah, even if you had plenty of money, you'd still want to do the score, so you'd go to the casino and you'd blow it. You'd blow all the money you had, just so you'd have no money and have the mafia after you, just so you can go do a score because you want to do the score so badly. So subconsciously, you would drive yourself into having to do it. But there's got to be a strong why underneath that of desperation. Otherwise, she's not going to be convinced anyway.
So the game is to convince her.
100%. And there's got to be, you know, yeah, you blew up her last time, it was a big fight, but we both know you love the game. Okay? Let's try that. So just heighten the whole thing.
Okay.
Voice, diction.
What do you mean? So when you say voice, what do you mean?
Louder.
Okay.
Turn up the volume. It's at a 2, make it a 10.
Thank you so much for coming.
Voice.
You start over?
See how much louder that is? So your voice, you hear mine? It's gotta echo through the room. So I know how to send my voice to you. It's all right. You can't see me anyway. It's too dark. Thank you though. I know how to send my voice to you so you can hear me. It doesn't sound like I'm shouting. It just sounds like I'm talking with enough volume to reach you. It is important that your voice reaches the back of the room, echoes off the wall, and comes back to your own ears. You have to feel the space, okay? And even when you're on film, even when you're mic'd like I am here, it's not an excuse not to have a big, powerful voice. So let's start from we're already seated. Breathe from your diaphragm and speak on the breath. So don't let the breath out. Use the breath to speak on.
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. Wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Voice.
Of course.
Voice.
Of course.
Voice.
Of course. Wouldn't have missed it for the world.
It really means a lot to have you here.
Really, it's no problem.
So let's see what happens if you both triple your voice. Wherever you were, go louder.
Go louder.
It will feel weird to you.
Okay.
It will sound nice to us.
Wonderful.
Have you been here before?
I have. Several times.
Oh.
It's been a while though. I typically like to stay as far away as possible.
What?
It's been a while though. I typically like to stay as far away as possible.
We really should talk.
No need.
I don't think that's your call to make.
What?
I don't think that's your call to make. There are two sides to the story, you know.
Maybe in your story there is.
Are we seriously not going to confront this?
There's a time and place for everything. This is not the time nor the place.
Well, I'm sorry for everything.
I've moved on. You should too.
I brought you into this, remember?
You did, and I'll always remember you for it.
It's your turn.
So what does that mean?
What does that mean? Like, she's the one that...
I initiated us, like...
Right,
doing
what is
our-
the, and I'll always remember you for it.
Like, I'm thankful. It was a great time, but I'm over it.
Okay. I was thinking so that's what I thought at first too, but then based on your backstory, you're not all about this.
Okay.
Maybe it was a
Right.
mistake you ever started doing it in the first place.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if you're over it and like I wish I had never done this. I feel guilty about my past. Like what's your why for getting out?
My why for getting out is because
Remember you got hurt.
I got hurt. Like, she didn't like do her research.
How'd you
all
get
the
hurt?
way. I don't know. Like, I was
we
gonna
need to
come
know.
in. I was
We need
gonna
to
come
know.
in with like a glove. Like,
We talked
I've
about
hurt
her
my
losing
hand
like
or
a couple
something.
fingers or something because something went really bad. And we were gonna do the glove thing. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but let's say that was the case, and of course do some work there.
Yeah.
But let's say that's the case, and we lost 2 fingers. Then I'm the one that got you into this. Remember? Yeah. And thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'll remember it fondly.
I like that. Okay.
Whatever however you got hurt, but it's important that you know.
Yes.
Because you see, like, that line changes. It becomes, and this is the idea of the ambiguous scene, is like, on paper, that line means what you said. But per your backstory, the line no longer means that.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's you being sarcastic.
Okay.
So when you look at a writer's writing, you're not looking at the surface. You have to look underneath the surface. What's really there? When a character says, I love you, it doesn't automatically mean I love you. You have to look at what's deeper and see what is the true meaning of this line. What are they trying to get across?
Right.
So let's try those 2 lines before we move on.
What was that?
I brought you into this, remember?
Oh yeah.
I brought you into this, remember?
Patience. Slow down your line.
I brought you into this.
Slow.
I brought you into this, remember?
You did. And I'll always remember you for it.
It's your turn.
My turn to what?
You know.
Try it again. Try you know first. See what happens before you push.
It's your turn.
My turn to what?
No, don't go to the iPad yet.
You know.
Put your hand back down. Don't telegraph it.
It's your turn.
My turn to what?
You know.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, good. Thank you, girls. So are we going virtual next, or are we going Joey next? Okay, so if you're watching online, well, you better be watching online. We will be going to one more scene here in the studio, then we'll be moving on to, is it Jack? And Amanda will be next. So we got to get them in the waiting room, please.
It's just nice and frigid.
I know, I'm
Just
freezing
keeps
up
you
in
going.
here.
Just keeps you
I'm
going.
like, I
Keeps
gotta
you
wear
awake.
sweaters
I
and
like it.
leggings.
Yeah, it's better than hot.
Hey, I like it.
It was so bad earlier up there.
Remind you of your hockey days, or
Oh,
what?
it is. It's like being in a locker room. It's like being in a locker room right now.
Good friend, thank you, appreciate it. Oh, that's the color.
Thank you.
It's you, bro.
And Angel.
Mom, what you doing?
Oh, I gotta get my glasses real fast.
Ah.
Wait, this is Joe's mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my
Hi.
gosh!
That's awesome. I had no idea.
She's wonderful.
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 She's a little nervous tonight because of this situation here. I was a lot better prepared.
Come
before
on,
I got
come on,
screwed up.
come on in. I'm sorry you had to go through
That's
that.
okay. Okay, well, just so you know, so I never really talked to him because he didn't call me, but.
No excuse. We're good. We're good.
No, I'm just saying how I set it up is do I have to tell you the situation?
No. I want to just. You, Joey knows, right?
Joey knows. I told
Great,
him what I
great.
had.
Let's see.
Well,
Let's
then
see how it goes.
Let me have this here. That little stool. Thank you for coming.
Of course. Wouldn't have missed it for the world.
It really means a lot that you're here.
Really. It's no problem.
Okay, good. So you want him to sit?
Uh-huh.
Is he not supposed to, or?
I want him to, but he's not. He doesn't want to, but that's okay. Because,
But is that part of the scene or not?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't talk about it. I was just like, I don't
No,
know.
Great,
you didn't want
great,
me to know.
Great.
You didn't want to know, right? You didn't want to know what's going on.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Not yet. I will later.
Okay.
But did you know you weren't gonna sit, Joey?
Nope.
Okay. So
I guess he just took that because he knows the
well,
situation.
it's okay. So here's the deal. More patience.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
So that means slower?
That's right.
Okay. All right.
So wait, Vicky. He comes in, you say something to him. He says something back. Wait. Then motion to sit. Wait.
Okay.
How can you get him to sit? And Joey, sit. Like she's allowed to win.
Yeah.
Okay. You can not want to be there in the chair too. That's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
It really means a lot to me that you're here.
Really. It's no problem.
Have you been here before?
I have. Several times.
Oh.
It's been a while though. Typically.
Wait, Vic. So you offered for him to sit, right? But then he started talking. So now stop. Abandon your idea. And
I don't want him to sit no more?
Well, no. But you don't force so let him speak now.
Okay. Oh.
It's been a while though. I try to stay as far away as possible.
Well, I think we really should talk.
No need.
So, I'm sorry, I forgot. Are you seriously not going to confront this?
We skipped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, good. So now we can tell me what's going on.
Well, I had it set up, it was supposed to be a mother and a son confrontation, but by the way the words were when I read it through several times, I thought of the only way it would work is if I was his mother, and at the age of 5, his father died, so I still had him for a year until he was 6, and I couldn't handle it anymore, so I gave him to a friend for adoption, and I hadn't seen him in 10 years, and then I called him and asked him to come over because I
So
want
he's
to get back
16?
together. So he's 16 now.
And he just found this out?
Yeah. Well, he knows who I am. He was an open adoption, but we've never spoken. He just knows who I am, and
That's
he knows
deep.
where I live.
It's like Gilmore Girls deep. That's really
She
good.
explained it in thorough detail.
I made it all up.
So
Was I not supposed to do that?
I know you had 2 seconds to worry about it, Joey, but how's your character feel about this?
Well, he's very he's not down with it. So I'm guessing that he was forced to be here.
Okay.
By probably whoever his caretaker is, who
My friend.
is in somewhat contact with her, clearly. And he says he's been here before. So
But
it's
I
really-
figured that he was been here before because he's driven by my house.
Yeah.
You know how they do, they just kind of spy on you, but they never come in.
No, I wouldn't know,
but my boys always,
but I guess you would.
yeah, my boys always spy on me, I know.
Okay. Also, there's that hidden meaning if you want it. Yeah, for like 5 years I was here.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
You know,
That's a
that'd be
good
it.
one. That's a good one. Thanks, man.
So let's give Joey, let's give him a voice
Alright.
and a lot of attitude.
Okay.
Big voice, big attitude, slow him down. And Vicky, you can't sit unless
I got nothing to do here.
Well, that's part of the work. You'll figure out later. But here's the thing. Hold on. Because once you sat, didn't you hate it? Because now he's behind you and you're stuck and he's not
Well,
going
I
to sit.
thought that would finally make him
Yeah,
sit
but it
down
didn't.
because I said.
But then it didn't.
I said, well,
But then it didn't.
could
But
we
then it
talk?
didn't. So then what do you do? But then it didn't.
I don't know, pull him over there or just talk to him without sitting down.
Oh, you grab his ear, yeah.
Well, he is my son, Get your ass in the seat. I gave birth to you. And I guess we could have the conversation standing up or walking around, but that was.
Well,
really
of
hard
course
for
you
me.
can. You can have the conversation in any way. What I'm saying is you can't sit just because you're uncomfortable and you want to sit.
No.
It's got to happen. All right. You know what to do?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Not really. No. Are you gonna be me?
No, I'm not going to be you. Nobody can be you. All right, so make it so uncomfortable for him that he wants to sit down.
Oh, okay.
Just lots of silence.
Okay.
Lots of silence. Offer the chair. Don't say anything. And then just wait. I'll be over here.
How about these lines? Don't say.
Yeah, but then slowly. So he's so uncomfortable. He's begging to sit. But he has to sit first.
Okay. You gotta knock. Thanks for coming.
Of course. I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Squeeze his cheek. Good, now go block the front door.
I'm really glad that you came here.
Really? No problem.
Joey, you're off the stage technically.
You've been here before?
I have several times.
No.
Block the front door.
Been a while though. I typically stay as far away as possible.
Try to keep your back away from the audience, Joey.
You really should talk.
No need.
That's what you think. But there's more than, I'm sorry, there's two sides to the story, you know.
Maybe in your story there is.
Are we seriously not going to confront this?
There is a time and a place for everything. This is neither the time nor the place.
Well,
You can sit now, Vicky.
I'm sorry for everything.
I've moved on. You should too.
I brought you into this, remember?
Say that
You
again.
did.
Say that again. That was fake. Hold on. Breathe. Communicate. Look at him. Look at her.
I brought you into this, remember?
You did. And I'll always remember you for it.
Your turn.
My turn to what?
You know.
Oh no. That's not gonna happen. Ever.
I'm trying to connect with you here. I'm trying to start over.
You're not
To give you
understanding.
a chance.
You're not understanding this, are you? We are never, under any circumstance, going to understand each other. You threw away any chance of that ever happening. When you did what you did.
I'd like to get back to the way we once were.
We? There is no we in this. There is you and there is me. You obliterated any we that once was. That's it.
You won't listen to me. It's like you don't hear me.
Thank God for that.
Okay, scene. It was a good cold read, you two. Joey, you're a great jerk, bro.
Yeah, it's not that
I see where Brian gets it from.
I must have missed something.
Yeah, you missed my fist bump.
Oh.
I was trying to tell you good job.
Oh.
There, we got it.
I didn't see. It was harder to do it with him
With him?
because it was hard not to smile when he gave me that face. Because he knows if he ever gave me that face,
Back of the hand.
it wouldn't be very good. You don't talk to me like that, boy. I don't care if I gave you.
Hey, you won.
I didn't win.
He sat down.
Well, I won about that.
Yeah.
But the story kind of sucks because he says, yeah.
No,
too bad,
the story
and
doesn't
leaves.
suck. Story doesn't suck. We'll work on all that. You get to change the lines a little bit. It's part of the ambiguous scene work. So
okay.
yeah, you're not allowed to beat yourself up in this class. That's one of the big rules. So
Oh, okay. Then I did a great job, didn't I, guys?
Yeah.
Let's hear it for me. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it's my job to beat you up. You nice to yourself. Okay, good. Thank you, you
Thank
two.
you.
Come on down. Next scene virtual, yeah?
Thanks,
Here?
Joey.
Welcome. Anytime.
Okay. Okay, great. All right, so we're gonna do two virtual scenes here in a row. We're at 9:36.
You got two?
We have 2 left total.
I don't think so.
Yes, we've got Matt and Eliana and
Matt already went. Eliana didn't.
right, he's got 2 partners.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah. That's okay. I forgive you.
So we got Matt and.
Is Eliana not in there?
Nope.
All right.
I'll reach out, so-
Well, let's move on to Jack and Amanda.
Reached out twice, so.
She did.
Yeah.
Let's double triple check, and then we'll go straight from Amanda and Jack to
I'll go check.
Saya and Brian.
Saya and Brian. Make sure you turn up your channel.
Late nights.
Zion Bride.
Saya and Brian.
Zion Brian in the morning.
That was just a ding. It's still good.
On KO 70.
Zion Bride in the morning. KL9 100. The Mountain.
Oh, watch your ear. Oh, no.
The Desert.
Yo. Joey's legit around this place. I don't care what you guys say about him.
Joey's like the one person the students don't bully.
That's true. We need to test 1, 2, 3. Don't do this to me. Hold. Check your setting.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Try
This
now.
is news to me.
I can wait out some jam.
Why don't you say something, please?
And that was just them.
Can one of you please talk? I gotta change this blur back. I tried.
3, 2, 1.
I was like, no.
Again.
Don't stick them together, otherwise it's gonna bounce.
I got it.
Yeah.
I picked it up.
No, it was really funny, bro.
Hey, Saya, while we're troubleshooting, will you start setting up your scene?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Watch your ears.
There's gonna be a couch here, then a chair there, then a chair here.
So you need 2 more.
Say hello to my little friend.
Alright. Go ahead.
Hello, hello.
Hello? Hello.
Hey.
I did.
Class.
It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
I did it, guys.
Hey, if you want, you could, if it's not too much interference, Joey, you could keep the boom on, and then they could hear audience response.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. I can do that.
Like audience,
Oh, but
like
they'll
huh?
hear their own echo,
Oh, they will.
because the speakers.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
It was a good idea in theory.
It was a great idea.
It was a tremendous idea.
One word.
Ah.
I've narrowed my speech to one word. Mic drop.
That's 2. Plus the 1.
All right, we all set here? Jean-Man, are we ready?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, and scene when you're ready, go.
So, what do you think? I think it's great. Really, really great.
I'm serious. What do you really think? I want to know your honest opinion.
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at. It's supposed to be something that you...
What?
Oh, come on. You know, it's like something that you...
Seriously, I'm lost. I don't know what's going on here.
You know, you got a lot of nerve.
I'm sorry. I really am. I don't mean to disrespect you. I just want you to tell me what to say or do or feel or whatever.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You never listen.
I'm here. I'm listening. Okay, let's try this again.
Okay. Look at it, but not too close. Just focus in on one part and just, you know?
No, I don't know.
You're not even pretending to try.
Okay. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't know how to...
Yeah, you should just go.
No, you go. I'm not going.
Okay. Can we just try one more time, please? I promise I'll stay out of it.
Okay. Just give me a minute to, you know.
Do you see it?
I sure do. And scene.
Okay. So what's going on?
We're a couple, and we're separated. She went home she's with her folks right now, and I'm back at our place, and I'm beyond bored. I just hung a piece of artwork that she made the first time we met each other in art class.
Interesting. So how are all your lines justified then? She was supposed to notice something on the wall?
Yeah, so it's something that I did a long time ago, but I totally forgot about it.
It feels like it would have been just like, that feels almost too obvious. Like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't buy that she wouldn't have seen it for so long.
Yeah, we kind of like intellectually justified that with the fact that she is an artist, and so it's just something she did one time and doesn't really remember and doesn't see the significance of it. And in my mind, I'm justifying line by line with a game of that I'm just not getting the kind of attention that I want, which is to play along with how excited I want her to be.
Okay.
But it seems like a thin premise.
Yeah. I mean, I think I noticed the painting. It's just like I don't really notice.
It's not. It's yeah. Maybe it's not. It's not a thin premise. It's just the lines. The lines are so far off from it that it. So can we try something for me?
Mm-hmm.
How about same exact characters, same premise, everything. Only, Jack, you painted it.
Okay.
And you're trying to get her to see some hidden meaning in there.
Okay.
Okay, there's something in there that you drew that's like that it represents your whole relationship or something. And you're trying to do you see it, like the thing, like there's So take a second and now, Jack, I want you to just like improvise in your own mind without us seeing.
Okay.
Go over to the painting and find something in there that you can associate to represent something that she should get.
Sure.
So don't let us see it. Now you just like find it in there and like have a really good justification for it.
Yeah.
You got it?
Got it.
Okay, cool. So now I want you to like when you show her, like I want you to show her the painting, like show it to her, you know? And then back to your face and to her and to the painting and keep trying to get her to get it.
Okay.
Okay? And like go like you could even like sometimes zoom out, zoom in, like really like get her to understand your art.
Okay.
And she's the artist, you're not. So you just drew something. You know?
Okay.
All right, let's try it again. Okay, so Jack, start on your face.
Okay.
Okay, and look at her. Look at her with like crazy anticipation, like going close, coming close, and be like, okay, like in your mind, you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is gonna blow you away. And then show her.
Amanda.
Your teeth are so white.
Now show her. Go. Show her. Boom.
What do you think?
I think it's great.
Back to your
Really?
face. Back to your face.
Really good.
I'm serious.
Yeah, no, back to the painting. I'm serious. Go.
Tell me your honest opinion.
Back to the painting. Back to the painting. Back to the painting.
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm supposed to look at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at.
Go back, Amanda. You stressed the wrong word with supposed.
Shit. Oh, tell him I want your honest opinion.
Honestly, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's not supposed to be something you look at. It's something that you...
What?
Yeah, come on. It's something that...
Good, Jack. Now get up so you can see. Like, make sure that she's seeing what you're seeing. So now go bring yourself over the painting.
It's not supposed to be something that you... Oh, come on. You know, like something that you...
Good. Bring the phone back to the painting. And like try to peek while she's looking.
Okay, I'm lost. I don't know what's going on here.
Try to get your eye to get her eye to go to where your eye's going on the painting. So we got to see your eye too, though.
I'm lost. I don't know what's going on here.
You know, you've got a lot of nerve.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, now storm around the room. Get away
really
from the
am.
painting. Get away from the painting. You're so pissed.
I'm sorry. I really am. I don't mean to disrespect you. I just want you to tell me what to say or do or feel or whatever.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You never listen to me.
I'm here. I'm listening. Okay. Let's try this again.
Okay. Look at it. But not too close. Okay, focus in on one part and just...
One part. Do your eyes again. We can't... Yeah.
Oh, shit. Focus in on one part and just, you know?
No, I don't know.
You're not even pretending to try.
Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't know how to...
You could just go.
No, you go. I'm not going.
Okay. Can we please just try one more time? I promise I'll stay out of it.
Okay.
Stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. You promised.
Okay. Just give me a minute to, you know.
Do you see it?
I sure do.
Let's do something, Amanda. I want to see what happens. Let's go back to the Jack, you getting out of it part.
Oh, sure.
Okay. And Amanda, I want you to melt. I want you to actually see it and let it mean something to you, like it really is sweet and you can't believe you remembered and fall back in love with him.
Okay.
And now you can get soft too, Jack. Ground yourself now. Okay.
I promise I'll stay out of it.
Okay.
No.
Just.
No. Get in the scene, Amanda. Try.
Okay.
Try.
Just give me a minute to.
Look closer.
You know?
No, look closer. Melt. Let your heart melt.
Do you see it?
I sure do.
Yay!
It's a love story. Everybody loves a love story. Nice, nice.
It's really relieving to not have to hit the applause button anymore.
Yeah,
It's real applause. This is great.
Cool. What'd you guys think?
I loved it. Yeah. I needed it. Added a lot more stakes and a lot more stakes and just it made it way more active for me. So it got me out of my head because I'm really trying to focus on just naturalism right now because I'm in my own way so often with nerves and stuff and an ADD sort of mind, but adding, more activity to it just made me not think so much.
Good. And so my note for you then, Jack, and it's very subtle because once you got into the space where, like you said, you could be more active and the stakes were higher, you were great. And a lot of the good technique came out, so that's awesome.
Cool.
Know this, you're working so hard on your improvisation, or you have, and I'm sure you still are. Be careful to play too much game all at the same time because your mind is getting good at it, so you already know next move. So the eyes were enough. You could have saved the tongue thing for later.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a really good idea. You have it, put it in your pocket, and then know that there's going to be a next line, a way that you can heighten it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it will become hard to heighten from there,
Right. Got it.
And then Amanda, for you, at the end, you realize, understand that it's okay for a character to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So in this circumstance, she loses. She gives in. She does see it, and we like to see the turn. We like to see the flip. It's good for us as an audience. Then same thing with you, Jack. When I had you really take that part seriously, I'm gonna step out of it.
Yeah.
It changed the tone and it brought you down to reality. So you're allowed to be big as a human being, but then every human being has this other side to them. So he's going he's funny and he's like the way you were and he's active and serious, but then when he really needs her to really pay attention, you set the tone for that so it became more believable.
I see. Yeah. I asked in a way that was going to get what I actually wanted.
Correct. And you asked in a way that was so sincere and that she could tell you weren't just being funny, but you were like, hey, Like I really did put a message in there for you. It would mean a lot to me if you really took the time to look.
I see.
You know, and then because what's interesting is it's fun for us as an audience to see her flip, and it's fun for us to see you flip.
Yeah.
Okay, last lesson, and this is going to be with every script you ever do, whether it's ambiguous or otherwise. If you can raise the stakes, do. If you don't like care to the ends of the earth, why would we?
Right.
So if there's a bigger choice, better choice, more emotional choice, whatever, try to find that thing.
I see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good, you guys. This was awesome. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We got a great last scene coming up here. Brian and Saya are next. Brian and Saya, come on down. That is the A-team.
Ah.
And you probably got it from me, because that's something that I whistle sometimes.
Well, you know, we are the dream team. Just to do the...
Building castles in the sky. Going Zaharius.
Who the hell's going Zahari? We're gonna go about 5 minutes over, just so you know.
About eight.
10, everybody. Think that.
How do you guys feel about staying here?
Sleep
you all live
over!
Sleep over.
All right, you guys ready? Let's do it. Let's quit futzing with the furniture here. We gotta actually go eventually. All right, our next scene is barefoot in the park.
Well, how about that? Mister, this is going to be a fiasco tonight. He's taken her all the way out to New Jersey at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's what I call the complete gentleman. He hasn't even given a thought about how he's going to get home. Maybe he'll sleep over. Hey, Paul, do you think? No, not my mother. Oh. Then again, anything can happen with the Sheik of Budapest. Ah. Boy. What a night. Hey, I got a plan. Let's take the bottle of scotch downstairs, ring all the bells, and yell police! Just to see who comes out of whose apartment. Paul! What's the matter, darling? Don't you feel well?
What a rotten thing to do. To your own mother.
What?
Do you have any idea how she felt just now? Do you know what kind of night this was for her?
It's not over yet.
You didn't see her sitting here 2 minutes ago. You were upstairs with that Hungarian Duncan Hines. Well, she was miserable. Her face was longer than that trip we took tonight.
She never said a thing to me.
She's too good a sport. She went the whole cockeyed way. Boy, oh boy, dragging a woman like that all the way out to the middle of the harbor for a bowl of sheep dip.
It was Greek bean soup, and at least she tasted it. She didn't jab at it with her knife, throwing cute little epigrams like ho, ho, ho. I think there's someone in there.
That's right. That's right. At least that was honest about it. You ate 2 bowls because you were showing off for Al Capone at the next table.
What are you so angry about, Paul?
I just told you. I felt terrible for your mother.
Why? Where is she at this very minute? Alone with probably the most attractive man she's ever met? Don't tell me that doesn't beat hell out of hair curlers and the late show.
Oh, I can just picture it now. What sparkling conversation. He's probably telling her about a chicken cacciatore he once cooked for the High Lama of Tibet. And she's sitting there, shoving pink pills in her mouth.
You never can tell what people talk about when they're alone.
I don't understand how you can be so unconcerned about this.
Unconcerned? I'm plenty concerned. Do you think I'm going to get 1 wink of sleep before that phone rings tomorrow? I'm scared to death for my mother. But I'm grateful there's finally the opportunity for something to be scared about. What I'm really concerned about is you.
Okay.
Me? Good, you two. Good.
How's it feel right now? Tonight?
It was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
I feel like we were exploring a little more in the rehearsal. Like there was just a lot more playfulness, and we're still, like we just started the blocking yesterday.
Okay.
And there's just so much movement, so I know I missed a couple that
Yeah.
would have created some moments.
And there's got to be stuff over here for you to do, too.
Right, there's supposed to be the books, and I forgot to put them down.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's just do the beginning again. And I'm going to give 2 notes. Drunker.
Okay.
Less eye contact. More trying to gain his eye contact.
Got it, okay.
Once he gets mad, let yourself be mad drunk.
Okay.
So she's not going to be like furious. But I also don't think she's going to go hit on him physically. She's going to try to snap him out of it. She's still trying to get her want. But she's like, hey, I'm coming on to you. Like, what the heck, man?
Okay.
What the heck?
At the heck. Okay.
All right? And Brian, your voice sounds really good on stage. So you're working on that. It sounds really good. Be cautious. Allow yourself to you don't have to look at her for every line. So you get in the habit of facing out, always pushing your face out. You don't need that. You've got a voice, use it. Just let yourself be. Let yourself be alone for a second, and even like getting up, it was like you wanted her to see you get up.
Yeah. Totally get that.
So let's try this. You're only allowed to look at her 3 times. Before I stop the scene. So when she first comes in, at some point you'll probably have to look at her. You only get 3 looks total.
Okay.
And you're pissed. And you're tired. And your legs hurt. Do we need Joey to give you a dead leg?
My legs are dead enough.
You sure?
He'll
do it.
I would love that opportunity.
He'll do it. He'll be happy to do it.
Be open to the opportunity.
I'll tackle you right now.
All right, here we go. You need your jacket, Brian.
Yeah, I do. Sure do.
I think it's out
But
here.
if you don't do it, then I will come give you a dead leg.
Saya, can you grab my books from out there?
Please.
Please.
Right here?
Yes.
Desk?
That one. Thank you.
Sure.
Pop quiz, what are all the books and why is he reading them?
I wonder why.
It just looks great. Is it yours?
Oh, oh, I thought you meant his look in general because he's got such good eating habits these days.
Let's not say that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, he looks perkier, but you know,
he had a good nutrition coach.
Hey, he's looking good.
He's looking real good. All right, Brian.
Thank you,
Speaking of, could you please do 7 jumping jacks
Done.
and 7 push-ups?
Okay.
Go. Quick.
Jumping jacks will be a little
Fast.
hard to me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Relax. Go. 7.
1, 2,
Relax.
3,
Relax.
4,
Relax.
5, 6.
One push-up, Brian. That's amazing.
Good. Now relax. Now sit down and relax. You just carried a woman up 7 flights of stairs.
That's right, I forgot about that.
Okay, you're breathing heavy. Yeah, but put your hair forward.
I got it.
It's been a night.
Here it comes.
Oh, God,
Doesn't get
it's
to
so
look
long
Scotty.
right
Well,
now.
Scotty,
It's
there it
so
is.
long.
There it is.
Okay, here we go.
I've been there, buddy.
I've been there, buddy.
Here we go. Go side. Just right there. Stay back. Don't show us any more than that. Just catch your breath.
Well, how about that, mister? This is going to be a fiasco tonight. Oh, he's taking her all the way out to New Jersey at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what I call the complete gentleman.
Good. Now, is that where you get up?
Yeah.
Okay. So she can't see that. She can't see that what he just did.
Oh, gotcha.
And you did too much.
Sure.
I'm an actor. It's the thing. It's as simple as this.
Sure.
You just get up.
Cool.
You want him to see you, so you can't be looking at him.
Oh, God, yeah.
So you're like whatever it takes to get him to look at you, right? But you want him to look. So ideally, he turns around or you turn around at some point and he's not there, and then you're like,
What?
oh, he's taking his clothes off.
Okay. All right, this is fun.
Okay. Actor. Go. Good. Go play with his ear.
How about that, mister? This is going to be a fiasco tonight.
You didn't have to move, Brian.
He's taking her all the way out to New Jersey. At 2.
You win! She wins! All right, so we'll stop the scene there, okay? But now you realize, like, you could do that, and you don't get to see his face. We do. And then you could leave and not be looking, and then at some point he gets up, and you're doing things that he should be interested in, but he's not. He's not even looking. Or if he looks, he's just like... And it's very easy for him to do that because you're so drunk. I mean, you're so drunk. And he's the sober one. So he's the one having to take care of your mother and take care of you and make sure the bill gets paid, and like he's the one that's like the responsible one. It sucks to be the responsible one when everybody else is drinking. And the more people drink, the funnier they think they are, the more charismatic they think they are. You know, so it becomes really annoying. So it'll be easy for him to be like, that's not attractive actually. And your breath smells like whatever, tequila or vodka or something that's not great right now. And so it's easy for you to be not attracted to it, because it's sexy, but it's not really sexy. It's like drunk sexy, which is like when you're sober, like, ugh. Cool, fun, thank you. Yeah, we'll bring in the virtuals and I'll wrap up the class here. So everybody, thank you so much for a great class. I want to mention what came up all night long, and it was originally going to be our focus, and then it just happened that way. Patience. You need to stop, think, feel, allow the words to happen, use your diction, use your consonants, listen, and only from a place of patience can you improvise. Because if you're not patient, you'll miss the thing the other person did, and then you can't react to something that you've missed. That's our class. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. We'll see you next week. All right, virtuals are going to come in for a second. They're in. Welcome, virtuals.
Matt, just so you know, Eliana was sick. That's why the second seat.
Eliana was sick.
Up.
Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. Hey, it's your class.
Jesus? Just so you know.
Is that you? I can see that. Yes. Is that you? God.
Well, they can't see though. Hold on.
Who can't? Oh yeah, you gotta give them the camera. Wow.